Hi, welcome to our channel. This is the first video that we're finally uploading and we're so excited to share with you all the amazing DIY projects and amazing videos. This is one of the bathrooms that we actually did, and yes, they are budget and renter friendly. So even if you don't own the home where you're currently living, or you're living in an apartment and you really want to do a Pinterest inspired bathroom, you can do it because this was all budget friendly. So we want to show you guys the befores and the afters of everything that we did. So without further ado, take a look at what we have done.
So here you have it. This is the right before we started doing everything. It was a very, very bland bathroom. We had no idea. We have been living like this for so long. But we were definitely ready for a change. And we started the whole process by labeling our cabinet doors. We labeled every single cabinet door and where it belongs. So I did kind of like a 1B, 2B, or something like that. I don't really quite remember exactly how I did it, but I labeled every single one of them to make sure I remembered where they went. We also put all of our hardware in a little baggie to make sure we don't lose any of those little screws. And then we began by sanding. We sanded all the imperfections we had from the previous paint job, which was pretty bad, to be quite honest with you. And here I am dancing off the music we were playing. Hey! We also cleaned every single cabinet. We just had soapy water and those little towels we got from Home Depot. And then we started priming. I think priming was the funnest portion of this whole process because, you know, you didn't have to be perfect. And I have the best help I could possibly get. Once those were drying, we started sanding the upstairs cabinet, and we were just trying to get as many imperfections as possible because obviously, you know, the finished product has to be perfect. And we started priming that as well, waiting for that to dry. We started giving it the first coats, and I ended up making my own chalk paint, and I can tell you all about what products I use and what paint I use. I'll put everything on the description box below for you, but I would start off with details and then go on in with the roller. And this was like the most satisfying process, to be honest with you, because you could just see the difference right away, and it wasn't even done and I was already like in love with it. So then we walked into the floor process. I started by cleaning all of my baseboards, and I actually painted all the baseboards inside the bathroom. This project, we're gonna be using this floor tiles, which we bought where?
They're called floor pops.
Floor pops. We got some from Walmart and some from Amazon, but it's weird because Amazon does this crazy thing that you can only order so much. And just so you know, that's the measurements, 10 tiles per packet. Those are the measurements in each tile. And this is the design that we actually went with because we are DIYing our cabinetry. So we're gonna get rid of all this nasty tile that we actually picked, which is sad. When we first purchased this house, we had no idea what we were doing, so we picked this tile and we had the option to choose any other tile.
It was Lydia's idea.
It was not. Anyways, that was also a mistake, but at least it's not that bad of a mistake. Not you, the bed. Anyways, so we're gonna be covering this up with this beautiful thingy right here. And it's super cool because all you need is literally this. You don't need grout or anything. It pops open. You just take this little, well, it doesn't pop open, but they're floor pops. So pretty much all you need is a utility knife, and I'm actually gonna need some paper for my printer so I can do some stencils so I can go around the toilet. But we took everything out, we sweeped it, we mopped it so the floors are ready. It's super important that you take out all the hairs, the dust, everything, because otherwise your stuff is not going to adhere decently. So really quick, we're gonna start placing our tiles where I think the design matters most. You end up wasting more tile this way according to Fernando's calculations, but it just made more sense for me to do it this way because I would walk into my bathroom and I would see perfect squares.
So it made sense in my head.
So you would have to find the proper design and how to place them. Every tile is different, so that was the hard part, is finding the right design on each edge. They're not perfect. It's not going to be perfect at the end of the day. It's going to look great once it's all laid out, but it's not perfect. This part was probably the hardest part, was doing it around the toilet. It took us over an hour to do it around the toilet, just because we're rookies and we really don't know what we're doing, but we did our best.
But yeah, we were able to finish, and we had a professional come and install our baseboards. So next, we actually already had finished all the cabinets. We did all the last top coats, and we added our own holes for finally having hardware. And that's my little munchkin. I love him so much. He's so cute. So this is us installing everything. It was a little different to install the doors because we had to like label them right. But we figured it out. Teamwork, everybody. We had to put the baby, take him a bath, and put the doors all at the same time. But once we were seeing the final product, we were just like, yes. This is my favorite part personally, trying to figure out how to decorate the whole place and finish everything out. And this is exactly where Fernando doesn't like doing the most, right?
It takes a lot of patience, guys. You know, putting the frame up, putting it down, moving it to the right, to the left. Yeah, it's awful.
But I love this part, and it's just kind of bringing everything together. And so really quick on the shelves, we wanted to use them as storage as well as decor purposes. So what I did is I put some of our toiletries, of course, in cute little containers, and toilet paper to have additional toilet paper and make it easy for me to be able to refill everything. I love artwork. This particular frame down here that says feels good to be home is from the Magnolia Homes collection, and you can find that at Target now. And then some of these other things I actually had from before. This middle piece right here is so cute. I have some toiletries in there as well as a candle, and I can't talk enough about this hand towels. I mean, I searched for these hand towels for so long. They were sold out for the longest time, and I was finally able to actually walk into the store, and I happened to find them there. So I was so happy because I finally had my whole matching set, which made me the happiest person on earth for a moment, at least. This is also all Magnolia Homes, and her collection is at Target. I'm not sure by the time you see this video that she'll have all this available then, but she's always coming up with the greatest designs, so always check out Target for her line. Our frames and our shelves in our toilet room, I just want to keep it simple, to be honest with you. And we had this big old wall, and at first we thought about putting shiplap on there, but again, we're trying to make this as budget friendly as possible. So we decided, hey, let's pop up some shelves, do some artwork, and keep it as clean and simple as possible. Over my little window here, I have this little container where I keep, again, toiletries that make everything simple for me and give that additional storage that I don't have. And lastly, I'm putting up my beautiful little mats. They're so cute, and my pets think so too. So they're like discovering them, but again, all Magnolia Homes. I kept it simple. I didn't want to take away from the floor, so the simpler the better.
So what did you think? Did you like it? Don't forget to tell me in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And thank you again for following us through this journey. It definitely wasn't easy. We had to go through quarantine. I mean, we've all been going through quarantine for like a year now, it feels like, if not longer. And my 6-year-old just started school, so now we're not only doing our regular jobs and trying to keep the house clean, and we're teaching now. And I have a little 1-year-old who is very attached to his mommy. So it definitely made this a little bit more challenging. However, we were able to pull through it. So do not give up. So please follow us. Don't forget to ring that notification button. So thank you again. Hope you subscribe. You have a nice day.